Sorry, I look like a bag of old socks. We're getting ready right now. I've messed up. It's 10:30. I'm about to put my makeup on. I've messed up because I'm working this weekend. I'm working at a beer festival. I'm going to bring you with me for a bit. We're still going to do the normal cosy type vlog that we do. Excuse me if I'm looking in the wrong direction a little bit. It's because we're putting our makeup on. I'm working at a beer festival this weekend. I'm going to bring you with me to the beer festival. And then we are going to have a nice Sunday together. I don't know how much I'll get filmed at the beer festival because I'm always really busy. But I'll bring you along anyway. But back to the reason that I've messed up. I've just had one of them mornings. Do you ever think that you've got absolutely bags of time and then all of a sudden you're like, crap, I've got to leave? I was just like lying in bed having a coffee. Sean's going to drop me at work, so it takes about 20 minutes to get to work. So I actually need to leave at 11:10, but I got up at like 9 and I just had this like firm belief that I had absolutely loads of time. And then I was like, I've got to leave in 40 minutes. Like, what am I doing? So here we are now rushing to get ready, and I thought I was going to have a lovely little chat with you this morning. But I'm actually going to throw my makeup on, have another coffee and run out the door. I don't often do that. I'm pretty good. Time management wise, I always leave myself loads of time. Well, I did leave myself loads of time, but I spent it drinking coffee and watching vlogs like an absolute lunatic. So if you've been watching my vlogs for a year, I actually brought you with me last year to the beer festival. So you've done this with me before. I think it was maybe like my 3rd vlog or something. Yeah. So I had a few questions on last week's vlog where I told you my secret of me and Sean were getting married next year. And a couple of people asked if I was going to share my wedding day. And of course I am. I'm going to bring you along. It's going to be a super chill day, and that's why I can bring you along. As I said, if you watch my last vlog, I think there's 14 or 16 people come in. We're doing a registry office wedding. We're not, if you watch last, we're not going about this because you watched last week's vlog, you know. We're not hugely, if you want to know more and you don't watch last week's vlog, then go and do that. We're not really like wedding, marriage people at all, really. We never had really planned on getting married, but we've decided we're going to. Sorry, I keep looking away from you, but it's because I can't like look you in the eye and also look at my makeup. So because it's going to be such a chill day, I will absolutely bring you along for it. Yeah, I'm at the festival all day today, and as always, I've got the worst period pains ever. So I'm feeling absolutely pants. But we'll make it work, and it's going to be fine. I'm just hanging out with my work friends all day. I'm on the door. I feel like my voice has gone already, and I've only done one. I was on the door last night, I've done one door shift, and I'm already like, I've got a frog in my throat. I've been sober for nearly 5 years, but I do, in fact, work at a brewery. So yeah, the festival is our yearly beer festival. We have loads of breweries on, loads of food wagons, we have DJs on. It's really fun. It's really fun. We'll maybe get a dance in later, depending on how I'm feeling. I like to be on the door because dogs are welcome. So then as people arrive with dogs, I kiss every dog as it enters the building, which is one of my favourite pastimes. So yeah, this week it's just a weekend in the life because we're bloody busy, but I hate to miss an upload. So I'm going to bring you with me. If you've been watching as well for a while, my microbladed eyebrows are healing really well this time. They're in the light phase of the healing. So we do have to draw them on a little bit. It'll be about another 4 weeks until they're like perfection. I'm going to finish my makeup. And then, my back already. these old bones, and then we'll have a chat once I'm ready. Sorry, this beginning of this vlog's been wildly janky. Okay, we're ready. We're in the car. I was promised Sean's dropping me off. He picked me up late last night. He's dropping me off now, and then he's picking me up later on tonight. And I got too sidetracked by drinking coffee and watching vlogs, and he says I'm a bad wife because I didn't make him any breakfast. I said, I'll make you breakfast because you're doing so much running around for me. Really hammed it up, and then I was like, oh, I'm not making you any breakfast. Says I'm a bad wife. I've just been so disorganized. I'm normally like so organised with my time and my mornings. I just don't know what happened today. I think because I was starting later, I was like, so much time on my hands, and then I was like, oh, I've got 14 minutes. But we did it, we're ready. It's quite cold, so put my fabulous fur on, my leopard print trousers, and just my brewery t-shirt. We're heading in now. It's 11:10, so I'll be there on time. To be honest, from the text that I've been getting, everyone went for Wetherspoon's breakfast a little bit later than planned. So I actually think, even though we've been in a rush, I'm technically going to be earlier than everyone else, whilst also simultaneously being slightly late. So yeah, Sean's going to take Daphne out for me. Well, not for me, for us. So Sean's going to take Daphne on a walk. He's going to top up the dog food. He's going to clean the house.
Oh no.
The house is clean. He's just got to wash some pots. I did all the cleaning yesterday morning, so the house is nice and clean, so I'm not stressed. And then tomorrow I'm just gonna have the loveliest cozy day. I'll show you the beer festival when we get there. Dog in the car opposite, and I'm saying hello. Oh my god, that's so cute. We've got a little Daphne air freshener in ours that my mum got us for Christmas. We're on the door. The doorman, Jordan's the hardest, look at his face. Still on the door. His hangover has improved somewhat.
Live on the door, baby.
So yeah, it's pissing down, look. Dear God. I think I'm going to get some Greek food later. One of the breweries has got a bottle pour thing where like everyone sits around and they pour like special bottles of barrel-aged stuff. So while they're doing that, I'm going to cover their bar for half an hour. Oh, there's Phil. Whoop whoop, Big Philly style. So I can warm up a bit because I'm bloody freezing. I think it's about 2ish now. 2:07. Yeah. So we're getting there. We've had a laugh. We're halfway through. We're getting ready for session 2. I've had to give in and buy a Monster Energy and never, ever drink energy drinks unless I'm at a beer festival. I'm on the struggle bus. I feel like everyone else is hungover because they all went to a party last night, like the after party. And I'm not hungover, obviously. And I'm like the worst one off. I'm like struggling to keep my eyeballs open. So session 2 is about to start. My hair was making me feel overstimulated, guys. Real overstimulated, so it's had to go up. I'm being such a baby. Honestly, I think this will fix me. And I just had, I meant to show you and I totally forgot. We've got like a wood-fired oven in the brewery. So we just had a really nice wood-fired pepperoni pizza, which was bloody lovely. So we're about to kick out for session 1 and then session 2 begins. Prepared for all weathers. I even brought a raincoat, but I didn't prepare for sunglasses. We've just robbed these off Sean, one of the brewers, and I look absolutely mad. I look like I'm a 1980s like dealer, either that or Frank Butcher. Hey, you slave, like that. Do you know what I mean? So this is my current look. But the sun's, I'm trying to be on the door and the sun's right in my eyes. So the second session is about to start in like 20 minutes. And I'm so bloody sleepy. All I do when I work at beer festivals is whinge. It's whinge. Are you enjoying yourself?
Having a great time. About 2 gin and tonics now, so.
Oh, 2 gin and tonics off the hook.
2 gins, Jordan.
I've had three energy drinks. I'm not going to sleep for a week. Session 2 is in full swing. It's very busy. That means it's nearly time for True Crime Docs in bed. I'm home. I'm in my happy place, in bed with Daff. I've had a shower, put some clean PJs on. I've done my skincare, so I'm nice and shiny. And Sean brought me a chocolate eclair, which I know it's naughty, but I've been on my feet for 10 hours. He's also bought me a cup of decaf tea because I've not allowed any caffeine again for about 3 years. And my pumpkin mug, and do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop that Charlie Sheen documentary on. Sorry, this vlog's been a bit of a weird one, and I've not been able to be very chatty. My TV's dead loud. I've not been able to be very chatty. One sec. So I'm popping Charlie Sheen on anyway, and I'm going. It's like 9:30, right? And if you told me it was 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds right. I'm just not cut out for this life anymore. I mean, it was funny. There was some funny moments. We had a laugh. So, but yeah, I'm just knackered now. I'm going to take a day in lieu. You can sort of choose if you want a day in lieu, because obviously I don't normally work weekends, or if you want, or you can get paid overtime. But I'm a day in lieu kind of gal. I'm going to save it because I've got all my holidays already booked in. Sean, so where he works, can only have 7 drivers off at one time. So we have to, this is such a boring story, so we have to book our holidays ages in advance. We're off next week, not as in Monday, coming the Monday after. We're off for a week. Paul has just arrived. We're off for a week. And then we've got a week off at the end of Jan, and then a few days off for Christmas. So now if I keep this day, then I've got 2 days in the bank, and then I can have a long weekend when Mum and Dad move. So I'm just going to bank it up. If I wasn't off the week after next, I would have taken Monday off, but I thought just power through, girl. Power through and bank the day. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch Charlie Sheen. I've just popped it on. Pop Charlie Sheen on. And I am going to drink my tea, and I think I'll be asleep within the hour. So we'll catch up tomorrow when I've got more interesting things to say. Or maybe not, actually. If you watch previous vlogs, I think the proof's in the pudding. I probably won't have more interesting things to say. It'll just be me dog walking and waffling as always. Morning. I am cream crackered. I started watching this programme last night called The Truth About the Harry Caber Affair. It is one of the best programmes that I think I've watched in ages. Someone recommended it to me in my TikTok comments. And it's got a bit of Lolita energy, so check trigger warnings. It's like a mystery thriller. It is set in dual timeline. In 1975, this guy called Harry moves to this little town in New Hampshire to get some inspiration to write his book. And he meets this girl, but she's only 15. And they have this instant connection. And then she goes missing in a pretty crazy kind of way. And it just remains unsolved for like 30 years. Jump forward to 2008. And her body's found, and Harry gets arrested, and then Harry's writer friend, she's got problems there. Harry's writer friend doesn't believe that Harry could possibly have done this, so he starts interviewing Harry, starts his own investigation, and starts uncovering all of these things. It's like twisty-turny, dark secrets, as dark as I appear to have, the light that I appear to have done my makeup in. That's how tired I am. Honestly, it's so good. I'm halfway through. Like I say, check trigger warnings because there is a bit of Lolita energy about it. But you don't, as far as the 5 episodes that I've watched, you don't see anything. It's all just suggestion. But like nothing is as it seems. It's so good. So that's what I'm doing this afternoon. I've just put some clothes on. I've got this on today. It's just like a Reebok tracksuit that my best mate Lydia got for me, and she kindly dubs it my poo suit because it's all brown. But it's basically like the closest thing you can get to wearing pajamas outside. So we're just going to Aldi. We're just doing a small shop because I did like a big Ocado shop last week. Topped up all my cleaning products, all my toiletries, all of that. Got loads of food left in the fridge. This week I'm just going to batch cook a spag bol, vegetarian. That'll do us like 2 or 3 nights. And then I'm going to do just a gochujang coconut milk curry. One night we're going to have it with salmon. Another night we're going to have it like with breaded chicken, veggie chicken, katsu style. And we just need some like lunch top up. So we're going to go and do that now. Sean is just walking the dog. I'm such a whinger, but like my whole body hurts. I think it was like being like on my period and working. And then I've been like taking painkillers to like get through the pain while I've been working. And then I've been eating festival food because that's all there was to eat. She's kicking off her. Because that's all there was to eat. Sorry about the lion, by the way. My selfie light just died and I've not had time to charge it yet before I started talking to you. So we'll go to Aldi together. Jesus. We'll go to Aldi together. Do you want that? We'll go to Aldi together and then I'm going to make baked potatoes for dinner. Yes, sweetheart. Then I'm going to make baked potatoes for dinner with some tuna. And when we get back from Aldi, I'm going to have a banana and spinach, like a green juice smoothie, because God knows I need some vitamins. Sean's just back now, so we will head out and get this done. And then I can take my outside pyjamas off and put my inside pyjamas back on. I only want from here baby corn and apples. That toast actually. Spaghetti, whole wheat if possible. Will you want? I'm gonna do. Perfect. I've got coconut milk. We'll grab soy. Right, from here, coleslaw, yogurt, parmesan and cheese. Yogurt, cheese. I want carrot bag. We need crisps, tuna. Yep. Fastest weekly shop we've ever done. How long did that take? 10 minutes? We normally fanny on so much, but I had a list. We did it. It was a £35 shop. That was great. But like I said, I did like a big Ocado shop last week, so I topped up all of the toiletries and stuff. So it was literally just bits and bobs. But I'm really bad at the weekly shopping. I normally spend about £100 a week, much to Sean's dismay. But I like to have nice things to eat. That's what I like to do. But we're just doing some batch cooks this week, so I'm going to get back into the gym, be really good. And taking the cooking off the table saves me like half an hour a day at least. So I just need to stop in at Heron's on the way home, just because I forgot to put veggie mints on the shopping. So we need some veggie mints. So I'm just going to stop in at Heron's, grab that, and then we're done. Then we can get back in our PJs for the day. I don't know how you watch my vlogs, they're not very exciting, are they? It's just me talking about how much I want to be in my PJs. So, we've been shopping. We always get these. It was a pen. They are so good from Aldi. They're just for Sean's lunch boxes. We made a pick stop at Heron's, which is, if you don't live in the northeast, I think B&M own it, because they sometimes have little bits of B&M candles and stuff, but I'm not sure. It's basically like a little B&M, but just for food. And everything's cheap, but I don't always know why. Because these don't go off till the 27th of September. It's like the 14th now. These are my favourite, like little after dinner. So like you're having a proper treat. So the Muller Corner Bliss, every flavour is good. And then I could not resist these Walker's Chicken Tikka Masala crisps, or Masala Chicken crisps. Amazing. Weird crisp flavours that I normally get stuck in, and I'm like, these are horrible. But we'll see, because I love garam masala. It's like the best flavour ever. So hopefully it's like garam masala flavour crisps. Then I've got some corn mince to batch cook, and a spag bol. I'll just put loads of like fresh tomatoes and things in it as well, so it's nice and healthy. For my lunches, I got Warby Spins. They are just 100 calories per thin, and I got the brown ones. I got some Astonished toilet things because we needed some. They were £1. And then munchies were on offer, so Sean's got 2 packs of munchies to eat while I don't know what he's doing, maybe watching the football. Then Aldi blue roll. And then it was really just a top-up shop, this. I got these cappuccinos, because as you know, I love to treat myself to Nespresso pods. I did something stupid this month. So, because of the way I get paid, this month's a 5-week month. And what we do is, money-wise, we have our own separate money, then we have a joint savings, and we have like a joint shopping, petrol, pet food account. And we put £350 each in there. So then we have like 700 to do food shopping, pet food. Daphne's on a full raw food diet, so it's not cheap. Pet food and petrol. But that covers 4 weeks. And this month I didn't realise it was almost a 5-week month. So I'm trying to be good. And I've cut out the big treats because my Nespresso is like, it's like 35 quid every 2 weeks. So I'm being good, and I got these for my treat coffees, which are like my Sunday coffees. So I've just got them instead of my Nespresso pods, because £35 versus £1. Do you know what I mean? So I've been good. No, it's not 35, 25, so it's like 50 quid a month for my pods, which is a big treat. So because I've not got the money, I'm not having those treats. I'm being good. You've got to be sometimes. And also during this payday, we're going to that cottage in Scotland. That we'll probably just use savings for that. But still, I'm being good. I'm being good for once. Then we got milk, Diet Coke, because I do like a treat of a Diet Coke with my tea. Every sort of other night, I'll treat myself to a little glass of Diet Coke. Mostly I drink sparkling water, which I've actually stopped to on. Baby corn for batch cooking. I got 2 chicken curry. So this is quite boring. Coleslaw for Sean sandwiches. Cheese and coleslaw is his favourite. Apples for my little snack bag at work. And then low-cal cream cheese, which I don't really like mayo, so when I make tuna mayo, I only put like the smallest bit of mayo in, because that's my favourite sandwich. And then I just mix a little bit of reduced fat cream cheese through it, and it's like next level tuna. Tip if you like tuna. 2 loaves of bread for Sean's lunches. I always freeze one, so halfway through the week I can just pop one out of the freezer. Sean's favourite biscuits, he wants a cup of tea. Bourbons, tuna chunks, and we always get spring water because the cat loves tuna. She's only had a little bit, because too much tuna is bad for cats. But I always get the one in spring water so she can share a little bit. She put like a bumper pack of parmesan there. Parmesan for the veggie spag bowl that I'm going to cook. Carrot batons, these are also for my snack pack for work, so I won't have crisps. I'll have like a little Warburton sandwich, some carrot batons, and an apple. It's my lunches. And then, as you know, I normally always buy, if you might not know, I don't know why I said that. If you watched my vlogs before, I always buy wild salmon, but Aldi didn't have any, but apparently this is sustainably reared from the Scottish Highlands. It was like the more expensive one. I don't know if that means anything, but they didn't have any wild salmon, which is what I always prefer to get. Soy sauce for the curry, because we're almost out. That was my choice of biscuit. I'll have a couple with a brew in a bit. And then my big treat to myself for working all weekend, because it's Sunday, are these fizzy strawberry laces, obsessed. So I'll have a couple of those while I watch the programme that I was telling you about. Whole wheat spaghetti, because whole wheat is better. Apparently keeps you fuller for longer. As I've said, I'm not a dietitian at all. I wish that I had the willpower to do more research and be better. I basically just base my nutrition off what's already living in my brain from, I don't know, being a 41-year-old woman. And then Sean got Kiev's instead of normal breaded chicken. So we're going to have a very weird gochujang curry night with a chicken Kiev. Other salmon is also for the other night of the curry. Just got some really cheapy conditioner because my hair's not coloured or anything. I don't spend loads of money on hair products. And then I just got some more little Greek yogurts for the fridge in case I want any treats. And that is all that I got from the shop. We've got my baked potatoes tonight, as I've already said. I'll probably have cheese and tuna, and Sean, I think he will choose beans and cheese. That's what I think he'll choose. I'm now going to get back. I've just asked Sean to start a bath. Whatever, do you not think that a bubble bath, the earlier in the day you have the bubble bath, the more luxurious it feels. It feels like a real treat early in the day. What time are we on? We're on 2 o'clock. So I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm going to have a little cream cheese. In fact, will I? I'm not sure. I'm a little bit hungry, but I might just do an early tea, actually. Because by the time I've had a bath, it'll be like time to make dinner. On a Sunday, I always like to have my tea about 4 o'clock. So I might just wait. And I'm going to have a bubble bath. I'm going to make a brew, and I'm going to carry on watching that programme that I was telling you about, because it is so good. It is so good. So I'll catch up with you in a little bit. I forgot what I was going to have as a little snack to tide me over till tea time. You're all going to think this is disgusting. I normally put like micronutrient green powder in this, but I've completely run out. My favourite one, if you're interested, is the Protein Works one. But I use that because my friend Lydia used to be sponsored by them. She's an ultra marathon runner. She used to be sponsored by them, and they used to send a load, so she used to give it to me. So that's just the one that I'm used to using. I don't know if it's the best, but I know that Lidl uses it, and I know that she runs 100 kilometres sometimes, so I'll just copy her. I'm not sure if she's still sponsored by them, but she lives in Portugal now, so I can't get it off her quite so easily. So a banana, loads of you are going to think this is gross. A banana acts as the sweetener, so we just do a banana, a huge, big handful of spinach, and then I'll literally just top that up with water and blend it. I feel like Paul's screaming for tuna. I feel like you're going to be like, girl, that's gross, but it's actually really not. I really like it. And I think it tastes great. And it's full of vitamins. It's delicious. It mostly just tastes like banana. It just tastes like banana because the banana, a bit of an earthy taste from the spinach. But when I use green powder, I always get the unflavoured one. I love like a really earthy flavour. I don't like things. I gave her tuna out a few days ago. And now every time I come in the kitchen, she thinks I'm getting tuna for her. She screams. I wish I could give it to her all the time, but because it's high in mercury. Such a good colour. Because it's high in mercury, Kat should only have about 2 teaspoonfuls of it a week. That is such a good colour. I'm going to go and drink this. Hopefully feel better. And hope Paula stops screaming at me. I'm going to open a can of tuna in a bit to make my baked potatoes. I'm going to have to give her some. But then I'm making a rod for my own back because then she thinks she lives on tuna now. She's just waiting for tuna canapes for her whole life. I know, sweetheart, you can't have tuna constantly. I'm in my PJs. I've had a bubble bath. I've done my skincare if I'm looking a bit shiny. I'm so tired, guys. Honestly, I can't believe how much. Like, I used to work like 17-hour bar shifts and be like, this is fine. But as soon as you're out of the practice of it, It absolutely knocks me for 6, and I finished at 9 both nights, so it wasn't even late. But I'm just like creamed, absolutely cream crackered. So I've just turned the oven on to put my baked potatoes in. It's about 3:30. It'll take about an hour. It's about 3:30. And I'm gonna literally just sit here and watch that programme that I told you about. If you've not watched it, please watch it. It is so good. I've got like 4 episodes left. My chores are done. I've got nothing to do but just really like rest up, stay cozy. The fire's on. It looks like it's about to rain. Is there anything better than like being cozy with the fire on, binge watching or reading, and then a downpour happens outside? For me, that is the biggest dopamine hit available on planet Earth. Honestly, I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. I've got my pumpkin spice candles on. So whatever you're doing this Sunday, I hope you're having a lovely, well, it's Sunday for me. I don't know if it's Sunday for you. Whatever you're doing today, I hope you're having a lovely, cozy day. I've got like 10 pages of the book, The Death of Mrs. Westaway, left to read that I spoke to you about last week. I've absolutely loved it. Some people say it's a slow burn, but I love like a intriguing mystery. I don't need like fast-paced. Oh, shaky. I don't need like fast-paced all the time. I've also bought on Kindle It Girl by Ruth Ware, which I'm gonna do next, which is a murder mystery set on a college campus, and it's like dark academia, which is what is better for autumn than that. From what I know, it's about a woman whose like best friend from college dies, and then I think it's like at Oxford University. So I think, do not quote me on that. Do not quote me on that, but I think it's like at Oxford Uni, I think. And this girl's friend dies, I think, under mysterious circumstances, and she goes back like years later as a fully grown adult to like start looking into what really happened to her friend or something like that. But I love a murder mystery. I love dark academia. I love autumn. I love that it's about to start raining. Sorry, this vlog's been a bit of a funny one. When my job is 90%, I don't have to work weekends. But because it's a brewery and we do the odd beer festival and stuff, I do just have to muck in sometimes. So I've done a couple of festival vlogs, and I feel like my vlogs always feel really disjointed when I do them because it's not like my normal bag. But then I don't want to miss an upload. So I hope you still enjoyed it. I hope it's not been too boring. I did my best yesterday, but once I've showed you the festival once, like, I'm just going to keep showing it to you because it's not massive. If you've just joined me on this vlog, I feel like this is a bad vlog to start on. Please go and watch something else, because my vlogs aren't normally this disjointed. They're normally much more cozy. But anyway, I'm going to go now and watch the Harry Caber affair because it's so good. And I'll speak to you next week. I hope you have a gorgeous week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you later.